Bring Her Back is one of the most disturbing movies I've seen in a very long time. This movie is from A24, and A24 is becoming my go-to for horror movies now. There are one or two that kind of left me wasn't, super great one. But for the most part, A24 has been throwing out some killer horror movies. And especially when they teamed up with Danny and Michael Philippou, who are brothers, and brought us Talk to Me. Talk to Me is a movie I thought was like the best horror movie of last year. It was just phenomenal. This one is definitely going to be the best horror movie of this year. It is extremely disturbing. It is very morbid. It will leave an impression on you that will have you questioning everything you know about horror movies. That is a good thing. This is about a foster brother and sister who are very, very close. She is blind. Sora Wong plays Piper, who is a blind girl, and her brother, foster brother, Andy, takes very good care of her, protects her, and she trusts him. They're very close. Their foster family that they're in, something happens to them. They have to go to another foster family, and the new foster mom, played by Sally Hawkins, is very disturbing. Sally Hawkins plays a very disturbed person very well. Soon as they walk into this new house with Sally Hawkins and her character Laura, you immediately know there's something wrong with this woman. She is twisted, she is morbid, she is disturbed. There is something wrong with this woman, and within the first 5 minutes of being in that house, I personally would have walked straight out. But no, they stuck around and quickly realized they should not have. She is manipulative. She is a very smart, disturbed person. And that's a bad combination. This is going to be hard to describe because this movie is almost to the point a slow burn, but in a good way. I'm not normally a slow burn kind of person, but the slow burn, the way this movie unfolds, is very... it's a gradual, like, suspense. There is a level of suspense here that builds and builds and builds and builds until all of a sudden it just pops off. And when it pops off, that just snowballs into even more. So this is you'll find about 20 minutes in, you're like, this is just, it's a little slow, and then after that 20 minutes, bam, everything just hits. So there is a lot of gore. There is a lot of suspense. There is a level of supernatural. There is psychological thrillers in here. I mean, a lot of this, there is so many elements of horror. This movie hits every note perfectly. Now, a lot of the emotion that you're going to feel in this does fall on the actor's shoulders and their performance is phenomenal. There really is. It's a small cast, but the small cast is so good at what they do. Billy Barrett, who plays Andy, he's great. He shows a lot of concern for his foster sister. He tries really hard to battle his own demons while he's fighting this woman that they moved in with and the stuff that she's involved in, because there's, like I said, there's a level of supernatural here. We'll even say it's like demonic. Maybe it is demonic, that he's trying to figure out because she does a really good job of hiding it. Then we have Sora Wong, who really embraces this character who is blind, very dependent on her brother, loves him very much, and is too trusting in her new foster mom. So they all play off each other really, really well. This is a great cast, a great performance. And then, like I said, you add the magic from the Philippou brothers, that their mindset when making a horror movie is twisted and morbid. And I think these guys might need a little bit of help themselves. If you can come up with a movie this screwed up, you have to have a level of, you have to have something wrong with you. But I digress, because this is definitely a movie that's going to, at the end of it, you're going to question yourself and go, what the hell did I just watch? This movie is so screwed up, you can't really talk when it's over. You don't have something to say. You don't say, oh my God, that was so great. That was so gory. Did you see this kill scene? Did you see this? No, you won't say a word. You'll just stare at the credits that are rolling. And then when the credits stop, you'll kind of just turn your head and look around the room and wonder what you just witnessed. What just processed through your brain? Because I'm still wondering. All I know is that it is creepy as hell. The sounds, the movements, the environment, everything that happens in this movie happens with purpose. And purpose is what's important here, because if every little thing doesn't have a purpose, that's when you start to question the movie. And I never questioned anything in this movie. Not one thing did I question in this movie, except for the decisions that the brother and sister made in here. When I walk into a brand new place and I see a giant white ring on the ground that surrounds the entire property, I'm throwing up question marks. Something's not right with a big white ring painted on the ground. And I'm like, you know, you've seen this before. You know what white rings mean. Don't do this. Don't go in there. But yeah, there's signs. There's signs that, you know, you should and shouldn't follow. Things that you need to do. That you have to watch this movie. If you're into horror, there is a large level of child horror. So if you don't like things happening to children, this might not be for you. But it's definitely disturbing. It will leave a mark on you. And if you are a big horror fan, this might rank up there as one of the best movies you've watched. If you like Talk to Me, this is definitely for you, because I think these are the two best horror movies I've seen in a very, very, very long time. As always, if you've seen it, leave your comments down below. I want to know what your thoughts were on this movie. Did it mess you up mentally? Hit that like and subscribe button on your way out, and I will see you at the concession stands.